open up. You open up.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, February 24th. It's 11:54. I'm just going home from my shift at the hotel, which was not supposed to start until 6 today, but the guy that was doing the breakfast setup, the night auditor, was confused. He called me at 4 o'clock, asked me to come in early. So I started work at 5:10 this morning. So I'm pooped. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. For some reason, I was so tired I couldn't go to sleep last night. So anyway, I worked longer than what I was going to. I worked almost 7 hours. So, anything over 5 I gotta make up on the weekends. So I'm not going over my 25 hours. I did have 2 hard-boiled eggs for 0 points. I had our juice cups, I think are 6 ounces. I tracked 4 ounces of juice. It may only be 3. And then I poured in, I tracked 4 points for my juice. And I only had 1, as opposed to the 2 or 3 I'd been drinking. And then I poured 1 coffee cup, about 3/4 of the way full of skim milk. So I sort of had an eyeball measure. I'm going to track 3/4 of a cup for that. I think it's still 3 points. We'll see. I scanned the milk carton. Now, we had English muffins and egg patties and sausage and stuff, and I scanned the English muffin, and it was 3 points. And I had tracked it first, and then I had tracked some butter, but I couldn't measure or weigh the butter. And then I decided it would have taken me up to like 12 points for breakfast. That was just a little bit too pricey for me, point-wise. So I decided not to eat the English muffin. And, because I'm going to have a sandwich for lunch. So, either a sandwich or a wrap, I haven't decided yet. Anyway, so I think right now I've got 8 points tracked. I've decided I am not going to go to the Mexican restaurant tonight. Now, yeah, I would like to see my friends. However, I'm going to see them again next month. And I'm kind of on a roll, and I don't want to ruin that roll. I don't want to get a roll again. I have enough rolls. So, anyway, I haven't decided what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm probably going to take some chicken out of the freezer and do a chicken breast. That's basically all I've got. I don't think I think I might have 1 more sirloin burger left. But this close to weigh-in, I don't like to eat red meat. Yeah, and I know I don't weigh until Thursday, but still, that I know my body well enough to know that red meat stays with me. Or I might have one, I don't know. Right now, I think I'm more tired than hungry, which is a danger zone for me, because when I'm tired, I tend to just eat out of because I'm tired. And I don't want to take a nap, because then I'm afraid I won't be able to go to sleep, and I have to get up, by 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, because I have to start at 6 tomorrow. So, which was my plan this morning, was to start at 6. So, I got up and I literally threw my makeup on, and tried to do something with his hair, but it didn't work out really well. So So it's almost time to get a hair trim. I'm working around that dishwasher all day long, with steam coming up at me. So anyway, I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now. But I gotta tell you, I am tired. I do have some things to do today, just, in my apartment. I gotta get the dog out because she refused to go out this morning. It was too early for her. She's gotten into this thing now where she doesn't like to go down the stairs when it's dark. So, a few weeks ago she got hurt on the steps. And one of the mornings when it was kind of icy, she slipped and she hurt her one paw. And it scraped her. And ever since then, she's been real tentative about going down the steps, but she won't go down in the dark. And she's 10 years old, and I think she's starting to get cataracts. So I think she's a little confused when it's dark outside. She can't, and the steps are metal, so she can't see them real well. So, but she wouldn't even go to the door this morning. She wasn't ready to get up. She was still curled up, and she looked at me like, "Nope, I'm not doing it." She's real good about holding it till I get home. And when it's daylight, she doesn't have any problem going down the stairs. So I try, now that I'm home during the day, I try to get her out about 3 times. And then, from about 6:30 on, she's fine until the next morning. So when the time changes here in a couple weeks, hopefully it'll start getting lighter earlier, and she'll feel more comfortable getting out that early in the morning. She's not an early riser. She's like me. She likes to sleep. So, anyway, it's been sunny all morning, and now that I'm getting home, it's clouding up. I guess we got rain moving in. So I do want to tell you, remember how the other day I told you I was in the negative weeklies? Well, guess what? As of today, I have 7 weeklies to the positive. I knew I would gain them back, just, with the amount of steps that I get every day, and just, staying on track the last few days. So I do have some weeklies left over now. We'll see what happens by the end of the week. Typically, I don't like to use all my weeklies, if any. I lose weight better if I don't use my weeklies. So we'll see though. I'm really hoping I get to that 90 pound mark on Thursday. I'm going to be real disappointed in myself if I don't. Real disappointed. So anyway, well, I'm about home, so I'm going to let you go, and let me show you now. And I'm not showing you what I had for breakfast. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs. And, I had an apple, too. 2 hard-boiled eggs and an apple. I had that instead of the egg patties and the sausage and the McMuffin. So, although I don't think the egg patties probably would have had points in it. They smelled like they had something in them. But anyway, that's why I had 2 hard-boiled eggs, an apple, and a glass of juice, and the skim milk that I had in my coffee. Took me to 8 points. So, okay, I will talk to you later. And here is now everything I've had to eat today. Alright, for lunch I made a little panini thing. I made this in the George Foreman grill. It's 1 tomorrow's wrap for 1 point, 2 ounces of the oven roasted turkey breast for 1 point, a slice of Velveeta for 1 point, and I've got 17 grams of candy jalapeno for 1 point. So it's a 4 point panini, 0 points for my half a grapefruit. For dinner tonight, I'm just having a chicken breast. I grilled it on my George Foreman grill. Topped it with some hot sauce and some corn. This is all 0 points. Okay, that was my day today. I didn't make my blue dot because I only had 12 points. But I had enough calories, so I'm not hungry, and I'm not going to eat something just to get a blue dot. So it is 6:31, and I'm heading to bed in about a half an hour because I got called into work earlier. I told you that today, about an hour early, but I have to be back at work at 6 o'clock, and I'm exhausted. I decided not to go to the class dinner, and that really, truly was the reason, because I am just really tired, and because I'm tired, I probably would have sat there and just mindlessly eaten chips and salsa. I didn't want to do that, but really, I'm tired. I wouldn't have enjoyed myself because I'm so tired. That's how tired I am. I've been sitting here watching the clock thinking, all right, it's not too early to go to bed yet. I mean, it's too early to go to bed right now. So I'm going to wait till 7. I mean, because I have to get up about 3:30. So if I go to bed at 7, I'll be asleep by 7:15, I think. And I'll have no problem getting up in the morning. So it's raining outside, so I'm not going to go out anymore tonight. And yeah, I'm just tired. I ate well today. I had good food that filled me up. I mean, that dinner I showed you. I'm really I was hungry when I ate it. I'm really full now. Now that chicken breast was over 7 ounces. So it's a good thing I'm full. And I had just a little more than a cup of corn. And that was my corn that I shucked off the cob and froze last fall. It tastes just like it did when it was fresh. So it was a good meal, and it was enough. So we'll see what the scale says tomorrow. I need to get better sleep because my scale was up like, a couple of tenths of a pound this morning because I didn't get much sleep last night. I probably only slept for 4 hours. Today I got 4.75 miles in just from walking. I will probably get a little bit more in tomorrow because today we were so, our occupancy at the hotel was down so much I didn't have to vacuum all the floors. Now it's up tonight, so tomorrow I'll probably have to vacuum all the floors after I get the kitchen cleaned. So I'll have a little bit more, have a few more steps in tomorrow than I did tonight. So, but that's okay. I've got all my weeklies back and then some. I just checked before I started recording this video. My weeklies are up to 7 right now. I don't know if I'll get a rollover because I didn't make that 13 points or not. So maybe I'll eat a cheese stick. And get the 13 points. So I don't know how that works. If we don't get to 13, do we get the rollover or not? I don't know. It's never happened to me, so I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow I'm only working at the hotel. I thought I worked at Walmart Wednesday and Friday this week. I only work Wednesday, which is nice because I have Wednesday off and Thursday off from the hotel. Thursday I'm getting together for lunch with a friend of mine that I haven't seen, for a year. And prior to that, I hadn't seen for several years. So, I don't know where we're going to go to lunch. But she said it was her treat and that I could choose the place, some place that might be point friendly. So, I'll have to give it some thought. Anyway, I'm going to let you go now because, like I said, I'm really tired. And can you hear the train? It sounds like it's coming through the living room. Anyway, I'm really tired, so I'll be back tomorrow. I just wanted to pop on here, show you my food for the day. I'm glad that I'm bouncing back. Now tomorrow is Fat Tuesday, In my part of the world, it's called Punchki Day. So I know Sandy had talked about punchkis, and I think she might have even she might even show you in her video tonight what a punchki is. Um, I am avoiding those things like the plague. I'm staying out of the store tomorrow. Um, we won't have them at the hotel, but punchkis are this marvelous, huge filled donut, and it's spelled Paczki, but pronounced punchki. It's Polish. It's a Polish pastry, Eastern European. If they're fresh, they're really, really good. I mean, there's bakeries around here staying open late tonight to sell these things, and they'll probably sell out tomorrow. So I think that the point on it, I know the points on it are more than a full day's worth of points. And the custard one that I like is the one that has the most calories in it. Of course. So I do like the lemon filled ones too. But the lemon and the custard ones are my favorites. I think Sandy said she likes the custard ones and maybe the strawberry. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm staying away from those things tomorrow. Lent starts on Wednesday. I view Lent a little differently than some people. I don't give anything up for Lent. My thing for Lent is what can I do that I'm not doing now that can be of service to somebody. I haven't come up with anything yet. I'm still thinking about it. I still have 2 days to think about it. So, all right. With that said, I am going, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night. I know I'm going to be drifting off into the arms of Morpheus in just a matter of minutes. Bye.